Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Morning Gardner back again. I'm coming to you live. There's been a lot of people going live today, and it was this one lady. I think she's Jamaican. She gave me a shout out today. I really appreciate you. You did a beautiful show. Your husband played the saxophone, and and I like that because I didn't know he was going. I did not know what I was going to hear until I heard him play, and I said that's the same song. Um, that this lady I know from years ago used to sing, that song. She used to sing that song at karaoke, and also she used to do it live, where they actually pay her for it. But I think that it was incredible. They had somebody out there playing the instrument. That means they love what they do. And it looked like he had a beautiful wife because she was very friendly and open. She was giving away a plant today. And, you know, if you could at least tell her what it was. And I couldn't tell her. So I was like, um, I said, well, I hope that somebody wins it. Um, Went to my normal routine today. I worked so much in the garden today. I did not even cook for myself. I went out and got me something to eat at a store that got a very good reputation for country, quote unquote, country cooking, home style cooking, that sort of thing. And I went up there and I got a lake trout with macaroni and cheese and what was it, macaroni and cheese, and what was the other thing? Collard greens and candied yams and a big piece of cornbread. That's what I felt like. So anyway, I ate that and it was really good. And, a lot of bones were in the fish. That's the only issue I would say about the meal, period. But it was a lot of food. I couldn't eat all of it. I couldn't eat all of it. But all in all, I grew. I got out there in the yard today, operated on everything. I had to do everything today, and I really got a lot done. And all I had to fuel my system, folks, this is crazy, was a bowl of Life cereal. That's all I had. And I went out there and I planted things, I fertilized things, I watered things. I filled some grow bags with soil mix. And even though it was warm out there, I would go in and out to avoid the extreme heat. And done, folks. I got it in. Shot maybe two short videos um, and got that done. And I got to tell you, um, quite proud of myself. Got a lot done. And these grow bags that I got out there, I'm really excited about them because what I put together was cheap. The grow bags were 90, I think it was 98 cents each. Well, we go to the registers a little more, but it was 98 cents each. And what was the other one? Then I got the tote, which was about $6. So for an investment of each for about six, seven, eight, about a little over $8 each. I got a tote that would carry uh, eight corn plants. That's what I got into them. I got four in each Walmart bag. And, if you see how I got them set up, excuse me, you're most likely going to want to do that because number one, I'm controlling the soil that goes in it. I know what's in the soil. I know how much nutrition's in the soil. I don't have to guess about that. Number two, um, I can add fertilizer and it just doesn't go wash away. When I water the plants, it goes into a reservoir that's about 2 inches deep and it stays there. And that reservoir is held there for a number of days so the plant can continue drinking off of it as needed. Um, so I got the soil is rich. I got peat moss, a nice little soil mix: peat moss, vermiculite, peat moss, perlite, and also a little bit of compost and topsoil. You put all those together, you got a nice little mix, um, and it was really good. Oh, since I got two people sitting back in the background, throw a thumbs up if you don't mind, please. Just put a thumbs up there. I know because you might be a little shy, you don't want to be out there first one out, but yeah, throw a thumbs up out there if you care to. I appreciate it. Um, but what happened was uh, I did a lot of work today, um, and my native soil that's here is really improving. I'm walking on the back of my property today, and the soil is so soft and so fluffy. It's like walking on a mattress, and that was crazy. And I did all that just by chopping and dropping, and it made my soil incredible. It's just so soft to walk on. And as long as the weeds keep growing, I keep using them. I just keep chopping them down, and they go right to the soil. They lay on top. The biology eats the material, and it improves the soil. I do it to my main garden every year. I do it to my second main garden. I do that around all my fruit trees. Um, I allow weeds to grow around them for one reason: it keeps the soil cool. Um, and at the end of the year, it dies back and fertilizes the soil. You can't ask for more than that. Um, and this year, I'm really going to top those trees down. Like I said, I'm gonna keep my trees at 6 feet, 6.5 feet, something like that. They're gonna stay that height. They're not get right now. You go out there now, some of them are about 22 feet tall, and these are dwarfs. They're not the semi dwarfs. They're dwarfs. All because the soil is so rich that the plants are responding and they're growing. All right. Hey, somebody got 3 people up there. Somebody put up a thumbs up when they get a chance. I appreciate it. Put that thumbs up out there. Won't cost you a dime. But the the corn is going to do great. I have no doubt. I'm excited about the pepper plants because I'm growing them in a whole new way. I've never thought of growing them like that before. Um, Tomato plants, basically growing them the same way I've been growing them for years. Um, but I'm keeping in mind that my tomato plants are very hungry feeders, and you got to treat them as such. You got to feed them just like they're watermelons, that they're hungry and that they will eat. I got 5 people in the room. Somebody throw me a thumbs up if you please. I appreciate it. Whenever you get a chance, thank you. Somebody out there, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I did what I had to do today. Tomorrow we got some rain coming. It's only going to improve. Hello, how you doing? You must be keeping very busy today when we got it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I have. I enjoyed the day. Thank you for the thumbs up. Somebody gave me another thumbs up, and I appreciate it. Yes, I got out there. Oh my God, I'm proud of my soil mix. I'm proud of my soil mix. Oh my God, I'm proud of my soil mix. But here's what happened to me today. I'm making up some soil mix, and I leave all my stuff outside, and I pour in a whole 40-pound bag of compost and manure. Then I add a whole bag of topsoil, 40-pound bag. And then I add another, about a good amount of maybe 5 or 10 pounds of uh, peat moss. And then I went over to my perlite bag and I start raking the bag, for the bag, raking all of the perlite in there. And I start seeing in the perlite all these ants. And before I knew it, these ants was all over me. They were on my clothes. They were on my. I was shaking them off of my pants. They were all in my mix. They were on my hands and arms. I said, "Oh, there was a nest." The ants built inside of my big bag of peat moss. I mean, perlite. They built a nest in there that quick. I mean, wow. That's all I had to say. I put a few plants in the ground today, then had to do some fence repair. Great job, Mr. Price. Great job. Great job. I don't know if you'll shoot a video of these plants one day, but if you ever think about it, go ahead and put them up. I'd love to see them. Um, I'm just basically happy because I'm doing new stuff this year. All new, it seemed like. Um, I'm doing new stuff this year, and my tomatoes. I have not shot any videos of them because they look real shabby. So I said I don't want to shoot no videos of them. I want them to grow out a little more before I start putting them on camera. And I know they're going to do great. I know they're going to do great because there's certain things you do with grapevine. Excuse me, tomato plants that make them great. Um, and I had a gentleman, a good friend of mine, go online today. He was uh, having some issues with his plants producing. Oh, hello, how you doing? It's like I said, hello, Moni Gardner and family. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna be here long. That's why I want everybody to get in there and say what you got to say. And because got my show coming on, MASH. I know some of you've heard of it, but I just want to see what happens. My peaches are sizing up real nice this year. Apples are doing the same. Um, my plum tree, first time it produced today. I mean, this year, two plums, two big damn tree, 22 feet tall, 10 feet across, and only two plums on it. I'm still not mad. Now I did see something on Stock Brothers. Almost caught me, folks. It almost caught me. They had Bartlett pears. Check this out. Semi dwarf. Had it been a dwarf, I don't know. They probably would have got me. Semi dwarf for $9, folks. For $9, it's still there too. The sale is still going. They're gonna whoever want a pear tree, you can't beat that with a stick. You cannot beat that with a stick. And Bartlett pears are one of the finest pears you ever want to eat. Bartlett pears are. They're sweet. They grow well and they produce early. They produce early. I'm gonna have a lot of food growing this year. Now I got something to think about. I got to figure out how I'm going to be able to put more tomato plants in because I got squash to put in. Uh, Cucumbers plants keep dying on me, dying on me, dying on me like they. I mean, and I know it's me because they're just weak plants. They're weak, and they're weak. They're not strong at all. I mean, I'm not used to a plant being it's all full of water and it's soft and gentle. And I said, every time I grow them up, I get them growing pretty good. They die back for one reason or another. And I said, look, the heck with them. And then, but I want to grow some cucumbers just in case some family members may want them, or maybe I might want to eat one, maybe one or two. I'm not a big fan of cucumbers, but I know how good cucumbers can be if you grow them from your own soil. I mean, they're incredible. It's no other way around just saying anything else about them. They're incredible. I even put up a cage where they can crawl up the cage, and I haven't put them in yet. I just haven't put them in. I mean, they are acting weak. They keep dying. So when and I'm thinking, go take the seeds, clean up that area over there where the gate is that you put up. Put the seeds in the ground. Don't put them in the cups no more because it's warm enough down. You just put them right in the ground. But I don't really care. Cucumbers is, you know, I put like 3 seeds in each hole. Put about 3 holes along this fence and see what happens. See how they grow. Because cucumbers are an incredible crop. If you get them crawling up a gate, you're better off because they won't have that yellow spot that yellow marking on the side by them laying on the ground. You get them all the way pretty green, and they grow up there, and then you just got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plant. Another plant that I'm getting some issues with, and I hope I can get them in the ground before something happens to them, and that's that burgundy okra. I got some in the tray growing, and I want to get those out there. I don't want nothing to happen to them because burgundy okra, once you get them growing, and you get the seeds from them, oh, you did it. Once you get the seeds going, you're in a good place, because the seeds are the deal. You get the seeds, and you don't have to ever worry about going online and buying them expensive seeds again, because them burgundy seeds are expensive. And all I want to do is get the seeds. Primarily, I want to get the seeds. If I get 200 or 300 seeds, I know I never lose them again. Then I can be kind of like, nah, I got plenty of seeds. I can put them down and grow them if they live or die, or start them over again. And then I get the seeds from them. And now up to about 500 or 600 seeds. And then I just keep adding to my collection. Mark each bag. I like to mark them the year that I saved them, so I know which ones to use first, which ones to use second and third, like that. I don't ever mix them all together, because if you got seeds in there that's 5 years old with seeds that are a year old, that's not a good deal. So many times I want to hold you oh so near. I want to say that I like having you around in my life. Yeah, yeah. Gardening, man. It just make you want to sing. Come to gardening. Um, I am so happy. I got everything rolling right now with that garden. I'm just thinking to my mind right now. Um, I got to get my water system back up and running. I have to and some blackberry plants. Wait a minute. Let me see what you got here. Let's see. I have to dig some blackberry plants out of the garden. They are spreading like mad. Let me tell you something. What kind you got? The thornless, or um, what kind you got? Are they wild? Are they some you bought at Walmart or something? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Blackberry is one of the healthiest plants you can have on earth, for heart, for cancer, for anything. Oh, thornless. Yup, them the good ones. They the good ones. Are they some that you bought at like a box store or something? Because I got to tell you, I got a few blackberries, and they get ready to go to. I could tell you how to get them to produce fruit and everything. Um, you cut them off at 4 feet tall, 4.5 feet tall. Just cut them off. Let's see. I originally got one from Stock Brothers. Oh, you got okay, okay. That's right. You did good. Now, let me tell you what happened to you, which you already know. Two things blackberries do. They'll come up from the ground where the others are from the roots, or they'll come over, bend over, touch the ground, and they will start another plant. Yeah, they will take over. Let me tell you one thing. If I were you, just a suggestion, I would get rid of some of them, but I would not get rid of all of them. It's too good a plant. But if you cut them off next year, well, if you do them this year, I don't know how. Let's see. I don't know how you would do them. Hello, how you doing, Miss Miller? I'm getting ready to head out, but I appreciate you stopping by. I do, I really do. Um, but what you want to do, this is just what you want to do. I got a video up. I want you to go look for it, Mr. Price. It said how to get rid of vines. Follow that to the letter, and you get rid of just the plants you want to get rid of. Then I want you to take the ones that you're going to keep in an area. Just pick out an area where you say, okay, cut them all off at about 4 feet tall, 4.5, 4 feet tall. They will send lateral branches out. Then I want you to start fertilizing them with a fertilizer that's for flowers. Stay with me, for flowers. Once you start putting that on them, they'll start going to flower. They'll produce flowers and they'll produce berries. But cut them off next year at 4 feet tall. And that 4 feet tall plant will branch out like this. It'll sit all these little, and it'll turn into a bush. When you create that bush and you put that fertilizer down there, like I was saying, yeah, thank you, Miss Bella. When you put that fertilizer down there for flowers now, you're going to produce blossoms. That's what you want. Phosphorus in that area. where them plants can start sending another signal to them saying, produce flowers. And flowers produce fruits. And if you don't have enough bees in the area, go pollinate them suckers yourself with a little paintbrush or a little Q-tip, or pull one of the plants off and go around and tap all the rest of them. It won't take no time at all. You got a little music on, listen to, you go ahead and hit them. And before you know it, you got handfuls of blackberries. Because right now, they're not producing blackberries the way you want to. I give a couple of the plants away to my friends and family. I did that too. It's a wonderful thing to do that. But when you cut them off at 4 feet, then you start looking at production. You start producing more berries. But when you get them at growing 10 and 15 feet long, you'll get some berries. But the most thing you're gonna get is it starting new plants. But when you cut them off at 4 feet, they'll grow up and then they'll signal to grow out. And so you got to say, okay, I need about 20, maybe 30, maybe 40 plants. Pick out the ones you want in the area and don't do the treatment to them. That I'm gonna give you on one of my videos will say how to get rid of vines. And that's what you want to do if you want to say, I need to get some of these to stop producing all over the place. And you can do that. I love helping people, man. I love helping people. Let's see. What time is it? It's 6:49. I got a few more minutes. Yeah, blackberry, good for cancer, good for your heart, good for your brain. I mean, blackberries is so tough when it comes to improving your health. Your doctor's going to hate you because he's going to start noticing that you're feeling better. And he's going to ask you, what are you doing? You can say, I'm living off of some of the stuff in my garden. Blueberries is a bad fruit to eat that'll help you out in the garden. Blueberries, but blackberries right up there with them. A little slurred there. With them. I'm telling you, I get excited because my blackberries is way behind. I don't have that many plants right now because what happened to my blackberries is that I got that tree that got cut down. It was blocking all the shade in that area, and it blocked so much sun that the blackberries just didn't do well. And now that the tree is gone, my blackberries are out there now, got blossoms on them, white blossoms. But next year, I just want to produce more plants. So whatever plants come in that area, I'm gonna monitor how many because I don't want them to get out of control. But I want more plants. And when you feed them, they're not skinny and spindly. They get thicker, and like I said, cut them off 4 feet, 4.5 feet. Just take your secateurs, clip them off. And hell, even the cuttings, if you want to give them away, you can stick them in some water and wait for them to root out and give them to friends and family. That's how you do it. Or you get one of the ones that you're getting ready to get rid of before you get rid of it. Because I tell you, they powerful. You take them plants out there, you put a few of them in some containers, take some photos of them, and sell them baskets on Craigslist. Say $5 blackberry plants, thornless, like that, and say purchased online years ago. You don't want to say what store. Purchased online years ago. That way they know that it's a good stock. And say $5 each, and they'll buy them because if you got plants out there 5 and 6 feet long, they'll buy them plants. They'll buy them. Yeah, they'll buy them. Put them in a little cheap styrofoam cup so you're not wasting too much money. And you say, there you go, sir. Bam. They'll come right to your crib and get them because they say the people are trying to grow food. Because when you see what's going to happen in the next few months with the cost of food, you're going to wish you kept as many of them blackberries as you possibly have on that property. Because all that stuff will get expensive. Blackberries, raspberries, oranges, pears, peaches, all that stuff will get expensive because the people, we ran everybody out of the country that was helping pick and grow that stuff. So now we're going to have to face the cost of it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what Miss Miller said here. I had about 30 raspberry plants that all came up dead this year. I wonder why they died. Will plants more next to the water didn't yeah. Guess I dead them to death. Okay, I see what's happening here. Let's see. So any idea? Okay, you clicked that away before I saw it, but yeah. Only thing I want to say is this: my raspberry plants. That's the plants I forgot to feed today. Forgot to feed them. I was out there today. I fed the grapevines. I fed my what they call them things. I fed my kiwi plants. I fed my grapes. Yeah, that's what I did. And I forgot to feed the raspberries. Oh, and I fed the blackberries. You feed them blackberries, they're gonna produce berries for you. Big, pretty, sweet, slightly tart berries. You're gonna share some with yourself and the birds because they gonna get their share. But Mr. Price, I wish I could. I hope that what I said to you might help you some. Oh, Mr. Price, keep me posted if there's anything else you may need. Just give me a holler because they're wonderful, wonderful, incredible plant to have. Blackberries. They will improve any person's health, even a young person. So keep that in mind. And like I said, yeah, you want to bring them under control. And I got some good tips on that one video, so how to get rid of plants. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Morning Gardner Show. I hope I didn't get on y'all's nerves too much, family. And I hope I didn't talk your ears off. But I enjoy this and I enjoy helping people. And hopefully, before the show goes off the air, that you'll keep that in mind, that every Monday at 6 p.m. and also every Wednesday at 6 p.m. and some days in between. That's what I'm going to do because I'm going to try to stay online. There's people need help out there, and I want to be able to be here and be able to support them and help them out as much as I can. Thank you very much, folks. This has been the Morning Gardner Show. Thank you and have a good day, and we'll do it again. Keep on growing.